From the start.
Ready?
Ready, brother.
All right, welcome viewers to another episode of a brand new podcast. I'm your host, Neil. You got my co-host. It's been a long time since he's been on. So my brother Joe Fui. Always good to see you, brother.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Of course, Koku's finest.
Nah, not finest. One of them.
We got Chad Salanoa. Man, I mentioned it a few times on our podcast. I was playing Kahuku, and so I got a little relationship with Kahuku. Then I got a lot of friends from Laie, so
right.
It's good to have you on, brother. Just here to talk stories. Talk about the pride of Kahuku. Why is that seed just keep on growing and growing and growing?
Oh yes.
I mean, they're all over here in Salt Lake, and so a lot of them are coming out here and still representing the Red Sea, man. It's also strong, man. Yeah. I mean, why is that?
It's just generations, brother, from back then, from the old days. We don't. In Hawaii, everywhere other high schools, they go out and they recruit.
Mm-hmm.
We just got the homegrown, generation after generation. The kids, the grandkids, you go on and on. Great grandfathers played there, and the kids now you got the great grandsons playing there. So it's just history. The history that community has is just a tight unit.
Yeah.
Sure, we get our differences there. We go against each other too. I remember.
Got to bump heads, once in a while.
In school, that's where I learned. Someone's against Hawaiians,
yeah.
Hawaiians against Tongans, someone's Hawaiians against Tongans, in our own school.
Yeah.
But that brought us a little bit more tight,
Yeah.
The community, and everybody go say sorry after the fact.
Mm.
After you get beat up, you beat up somebody. So everybody gets involved.
Everybody gets lickings sometimes.
Somebody
can get lickings.
Yes. Yeah. And that's the beauty of it. You get licking from your uncle when you get home. You still gonna get licking from your mom or your dad. So it is what it is. Discipline is very highly stressed there.
Yeah.
It's not abuse.
Yeah.
Up here they call it abuse, but over there it's called discipline.
Yeah.
You're gonna learn, or you're gonna keep getting licking.
Yeah. My household is called discipline too.
There you go. That's how we word it.
Yeah.
Well, nobody abusing nobody here.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. That's how it grew up, and it's still going on today.
Yeah.
When you see it, it's like it is what it is.
That's good. You still need that discipline. I mean, we're in a whole different generation now. Kids are different. And my kids are young, and so I just gotta adapt to their generation.
Right.
I can't really be mad at it's just their environment. It's a different environment. So
good example where we work. All those new kids we hiring, their mentality is like they're entitled.
Mm-hmm.
Like the company owes them this money,
so
there's no work ethic there. There's no help the brother, help jump in and be a teamster. Join in but no, everybody just sits back and
brotherhood.
Yeah. But it is what it is. Like you said, the generation is changed. It's harder.
We may not like it, but like I said, I have to adapt to it because my kids are part of that generation.
Sure. Same here.
And they're, you got to look at the positives that generation brings, and so there's a lot of good things, and then there's a lot of bad things, and I hate to say it, but I mean, a lot of the shit right now kind of making our kids soft. Like, damn, man, this used to be hard, motherfuckers. It's just working. Just go to work. Just do it.
That's it.
You do what you just told.
Yes.
And then that's how you work up the
ladder.
ladder.
That's how you learn.
So
that's why when I go to work, they always hear me, easy money.
Yeah.
Wow, I bust my ass for less money. Oh. Sitting on the house, you can't go wrong, man. It's the easiest money I ever made, and it's not even hard. But the guys that work there make it hard.
Yeah.
Especially the old timers, that they don't want to do nothing.
Yeah.
That's even worse. They gotta be the examples for the next generation, but they're not.
Yeah.
They're showing them how to be lazy too.
Yeah. How was it talking about generations, when you were growing up back in Hawaii, what are the changes that you see, and just
more drugs, more homeless, more family living with family.
Yeah.
You know, they're stuck.
Yeah.
They're just stuck in a rut where they cannot grow.
Yeah.
That's why I was telling your brother here in La Here, everything is going up.
Mm.
You know, the houses because they cannot grow anymore, so they got the families still there. You go on the road, it's like a parking lot, like a parking sales car place. You cannot get through the road.
Wow.
That's just one example.
Yeah, yeah.
You know how the population is just growing.
Yeah.
You know, and there's no room to grow.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is just suffocating. To me, it's like everybody's stepping on each other to try to stay ahead. So
that's how I feel out here in Salt Lake when I first moved out here. There's nothing. Now you got all this residential.
right, yeah,
Where we lived in West Jordan, you know, there's that Walmart out there.
right.
There's all kinds of just residential area. There's a Smith's out there, and I hear that they're building more. But then there was nobody that was out there. It was kind of, I felt like it was just us
Right.
that was just out there. And now just everywhere you go here in Salt Lake, it's growing, man. And you can see, you know, you can just go, you know, on Bangor Highway and kind of just see the whole valley. Like, wow, man, there's a lot of buildings here
There's a lot
now.
of growth.
So
Just like in Harriman when I was living there, how the old timers, man, over there I used to go hunt ducks or birds. You know, it used to be all open field, no more house. Now high school, 1,000 houses, go and it's all the way back by Kennecott. You know, that's crazy.
I remember the Saratoga Springs. We used to go camping out there. We used to have father and son camps out there, out in just a little mountain out there in Saratoga Springs. But now,
that house over there.
There's houses over there. You know, they used to have like a little theme park out there where we used to go camping. Now it's nothing. Everything's grown. Everything, like you said, is going up. You know, prices are going up.
If you build it, they will come.
I can't imagine the prices over in Hawaii. Oh man, I can't imagine.
That's crazy. It's crazy. Like I said, every house in La Here is $1 million plus already. $1 million.
Even houses in La Here?
Even the old houses by the beach, across the beach, they're all going up $1 million. Wow. That's crazy. And people are buying them.
Yeah.
And it ain't our people.
Yeah.
It's the other people.
You still have family out there?
I still get, I get plenty family cousins.
How they doing out there?
They living.
Yeah.
They living. They making it work. You know. I guarantee if I was living there, I work at PCC. You know, BYU, somewhere local in our community because it's close to home, man.
Yeah.
So right there in a community, or be an iron worker and travel to town, like I was doing before.
Yeah.
But you gotta make some decent money.
But even though the cost of living, you know, the homeless, and you know, just everyone living together in one household, you still see that cool La Here love. That atmosphere is always going on.
Yeah.
We still barbecue. I see people still barbecuing out there, you know,
Yes.
families.
Yes.
And that's cool. I mean, it kind of just explained the aloha spirit that just comes from La Here alone.
You can't beat it. You can't touch it. You know, it is what it is. You got to experience it by growing up with it. You know, I can tell you all about it, but if you don't feel the mana inside, you know, that's where the thing is instilled in you.
Yeah.
That's why my wife, she grew up different. My wife's Palangi and Hawaiian.
Okay.
But, you know, they were
Shout out to the wifey.
They were more structured on the white way. And to me, everybody's auntie and uncle. And that's the way I was raised. You know, and that's the aloha. You know, you go, my uncle, hey, go over there, I don't know who that. But if your uncle telling you to go and then he know, then you're going to learn who the family is. And so you learn from a young age to just go up and kiss. You know, hi auntie, hi uncle, and then, you know, you learn from there. Then you learn your cousins, and then all of a sudden you want a big happy family, and you get more family than you need, you know. It's like, then sometimes good to have big family, but then sometimes when the hand like this, everybody like borrow, you know. Sometimes you gotta slap the hand away. That's too much borrow, no pay back.
Yeah. Put your hand back in your pocket.
Yeah, and I have a lot of family like that. You know, it's kind of like hang on.
Yeah.
But they know you're doing good, so they're gonna try to keep But what you do as your family, you gotta try at least. If you know more, you know more. If you get them, you get them. You can help them.
Yeah.
Can.
There you go. No care. The government.
That's the one.
That's the same.
I mean, let's jump right into it. I mean,
No, I'm not gay. I'm just,
if you were, I'd still be your friend.
You guys still touch me.
Yeah. We invite Mahous on the podcast as well. So, if you got something that you want to share.
I thought you were going to bring that out. 'Cause I'm not ready to come out of the closet yet.
No, I just wanted to jump right into it because everybody knows Kahuku as a football town.
Right.
A football town. Obviously, I had the experience to play against Kahuku, so just
This is where it hurts.
big bad. No, that's
When they beat us, when he said he beat us, that's when I start crying inside.
that was a good game. That was
I was
a good
there
game.
too that game.
Right.
Yeah, I was
So you
there.
saw him do the
Oh, I
haka.
seen him.
I seen him doing his haka right after they won.
You was number 50. What
No,
number
that
you
was my brother.
That was your brother.
57. I was the
57.
left guard.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
So
was many moves.
yeah.
Was in the rain.
Shout out to Vince. I got to hang out with Vince just last week. He was on that team that we played. The first time Kuku actually came to Salt Lake and played us. They played Skyline High School, which I went to. Shout out to him. I got to hang out with him and his Kalapu.
Vince was number 7.
Number 7.
Yeah.
He's the fucker that caught up to our scheme and we couldn't score
He
anymore.
was shutting down.
We went into the second quarter 14-0 and this guy got his guys and finally cover our triple option and shit.
He was covering it. Yeah.
We couldn't run outside, but there's one thing that Vince said that
He couldn't stop.
he couldn't stop was the speed of our line. Our own line just we knew how to get off the ball.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, talk about why is that so dominant? The football players over there.
Well, like I said before, it's just the generations, and we have this saying, "Go hard or go home."
Mm-hmm.
And it is what it is, man. You gotta put out there. You gotta give it all you got, and if you're gonna hear it from your parents, because it's like college. You know how they go watch practice?
Yeah.
You line them up, you see all the parents by the fence, they all watching, making sure that their boy doing agility. If not, they're gonna hear it when they get home.
So the pressure is on.
Pressure's on, but hard work beats talent.
Yeah.
And talent don't work hard, so you gotta work hard.
I like that.
to get where you wanna be.
I like that.
So that's what they do. There's a lot of dedication from the kids, but it also starts from the home. Within the home where you go out and you do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Keep your family pride, make it work. Don't make bad name for your family. And so that's kind of where the tradition with the go. There's more. There's more guys than me that can talk on this.
Yeah.
They might see it different.
Right.
This is just how I'm feeling, how I grew up, and what I see as then and now.
Yeah.
Never change. The tradition is still the same, man. The hype is even bigger.
Yeah.
than when we started. It's like a sea of red. It's like, man, all these fans.
Yeah.
Just the homecoming game,
yeah.
that was a sea of red. But in the stadium.
Some fans, man. You guys all come out, decked out.
They come from all over. Even when they play up in the States, they come from all over. They fly in, and that's when you see the old timers, new timers.
Yeah.
It's like, win or lose.
Yeah.
Win or lose. We like win.
Yeah.
We're tired of losing because every time they come like for vacation. It's like, but play the game first, then go there, be where you go at the water park or something.
Well, we talked to another one of the Kuku,
Mavel. Emuni.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But he was saying a lot of the guys, this is their first time getting off the island.
Mm.
So when you finally get off the island, you want to go.
All excited, explore.
Go check out the
That's
sights.
true. That's why I say play the game first,
Yeah.
then go play. But they go play it 8 days, and then by the time the game, they're all in vacation mode, so they're coming over there. It's like they don't have that fire as they when they left home, So I would say play it in the beginning and then go enjoy your vacation after. That's the way I would look at it. But I'm not a coach, But the time they came, we was involved with the alumni situation when Kauku came up. They had that big luau behind the school,
Mm-hmm.
and we raised a lot of money over there because each plate was $20.
Oh,
Wow, Skyline come out, man.
Oh, yeah.
We made about 45,000. We made big money. That's the time Siwaki was a head coach.
Oh, okay.
I forget who was on the team that time. I really wasn't. But we had the Kauku alumni up here. All the guys that live in Utah.
Yeah.
We formed the association.
Yeah.
And the beauty of it, we have a lot of classmates in different, years.
Yeah.
So my classmate was in charge for 3 days of feeding. They was up here 10 days.
Yeah.
So my classmate was in charge for 3 days, breakfast, lunch, dinner now.
Yeah.
Then another class, maybe the 70 or 73, they
Yeah.
put together. They was in charge of another 3 days. So we
Yeah.
broke it down,
Yeah.
So we fed that. That was our main goal, to feed the boys.
Yeah.
And then had a big luau at the end to raise money.
Right.
So that's what we did.
Yeah. I remember going to the airport when we were playing them. We went over there and we barely even could like see any of the players because all the families and the fans
Was all
came
in the
out.
way.
Yeah. And this is the time when everyone could just go through the security and
Just
go
walk
straight to the
straight
gate.
in, yeah.
Go straight to the gate. And because we were trying to, just welcome them
Sure.
to Salt Lake.
To Utah, yeah.
Man, I was like, dang. And then when the game came, I was like, damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, nothing but red on that side, man.
I know.
And all over the track. I mean, like I said, that game was, it wasn't just the game, just the atmosphere, the environment that we got to play in. Oh
yeah.
my God.
No, I hear you.
That game was fun to play in.
That's the beauty of the Red Raiders.
And you played as well?
I played. We had a team. We had a decent team back then, but we had a lot of individuals.
Yeah.
Good players, but we wasn't really mentality championship kind caliber to think that way. We played. We had good seasons, but wasn't good enough. We made playoff one time, and then after that we kind of sucked.
Yeah.
But yeah, my mom was in 79, 78, 78 to 82. I played in that era.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, long time.
we Lucky Hemuli.
Huh?
Lucky Hemuli. Remember Lucky?
No.
Big BYU running back. The winner with the big calves.
Oh, yeah.
Lucky.
I've heard of him. I don't think I've ever seen him play, but I've heard of him.
That's who we played with. Timothy Manoa, another one, he went to the Cleveland Browns. He was on the team too with us.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Even though your team wasn't good, you still had players come out.
That's what I mean. The caliber was there.
Yeah.
It's just the way that you approach the season or the team mentality. It's just that we're there to have fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna play hard and we're gonna give it all we got. Win or lose, we still gonna have fun.
Yeah.
And that was, I think, the team that we had. We had big guys.
Yeah.
We went playoff first year, and then after that, we just kind of went down. Nobody wanted to push a little bit more. And then we had a new coach. So when you get a new coach, you get new strategy, and then you got to live up. It's like one season wasted already.
Yeah.
So the next year that he was a JV coach, they went to the state champ, I think 2 years already. So he came up.
Yeah.
So what he was doing, he was going through the motions with us. Our
Yeah.
senior year.
Yeah.
If we had the other coach that's been there for 30 years,
Yeah.
I think we would have had a good team as a senior year. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
So this guy came up and he was waiting for his team in the back, the JV. So when the JV came up after we graduated, they took state.
Oh, wow.
That's what I mean, brother. He's like, okay.
Yeah, I've had my fair share of,
The ups and downs.
changes of coaches.
Yes.
So
You can feel it.
and I see that. You kind of cater to the
He's
young.
not there with us. Yeah, he catered to the juniors and sophomores.
You do what you can with the seniors, but you're trying to
Build a team
you're
up.
you're trying to build your scheme with the younger guys.
Yes.
Even though that
And
the
we
scheme
knew it. We seen it.
even though the scheme is not working with the seniors, you're still going to run it because that scheme is going to go on to the next year.
Yes.
For the younger guys.
And that's what I hate, because what you learn in football, you play the best.
Yeah.
You don't play because your dad gave big
yeah.
pockets or you're a sponsor.
Gotta play the best players.
That's it, man. You play the best, but
because you're a senior, you don't play because you're a senior. You play because this guy could potentially help us out with
Yes.
W's,
Yes.
So, I totally agree with that.
That's the way we start.
That's awesome. And when that's the first thing I think about when I hear about someone from Kahuku. And I always ask them, "Oh, did you play ball?"
Yeah.
Guaranteed, it's like,
Oh, yeah.
Mostly the Polynesians that I come across that are from Hawaii, and so it's rare. It's rare. Like we had Kaiko on the podcast. Kaiko, shout out to him. We had him on the podcast, and he was from Hawaii. So
Right.
it was something different.
Yes.
To hear, something
Yes.
different stories of where he came from, because you hear a lot of. It's like I've been to Laie, but I've never been there. I've been there once, but it's like I lived there because I hear the stories,
Right.
From
Right.
you guys, and so it's just awesome. Sorry, excuse me. It's just awesome to hear, when I see someone and hear someone from Kahuku, like, oh yeah, man,
You can relate.
I can relate a little bit just because we played against Kahuku,
Right.
and so, but man, I love it. I love how the camaraderie that you guys have, the faithfulness that you guys have of just being fans and just representing and supporting, even though you don't know anybody that goes to Kahuku, anything that has to do with Kahuku, whether it's a graduation, a sport,
Right.
Then we have the passing of what's his name from Nadrua. Wasn't he a Laie boy as well? I'm not sure, but I know all the Laie. Yeah, rest in peace to.
Oh, the music, the guy,
Yeah,
the Fiji.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack Demuli,
Yeah.
that's their family.
So
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of the Laie boys over there.
Oh, yeah.
Representing and supporting him.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see that, man. It's real cool to see that. Do you get any of your friends that you grew up with live here now, or don't?
Get plenty.
Get plenty.
Yeah, get plenty. Manu Moy, Jack, Nanalea, you name it, they're all in, Happy Valley.
Do you guys all get together like sometimes and just just kind of alumni that just gets together?
Every now and then we have a big, they had one in Mesquite, all classes.
Oh.
All classes. You just got to rent a room and go there, and no matter what age, what year you graduated, so they just put them together.
Man, so you don't even got to be in the you don't even got to be in the country to get together.
No.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, we stick together. We try anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, there's other schools too that's good out there too,
Yeah.
As far as Farrington and so forth. But it's good to see some of our homegrown spread out to the different, like I'm going to use Farrington as a good example. My brother, Vili Fehoko, his boy.
Yeah.
The youngest boy, Braden, he plays for San Diego Chargers. Yeah. He was my neighbor right in the back, Viliami. Growing up, the thing is, we're all close by the graveyard. Used to watch the father put the kerosene on a pig. That's how you burn the hair off. It's a little suckly, but that's the life, You learn a lot, but it's a proud moment every time you see something like that advance, But they took the kids out of the community to go play and help another school. Yeah, so.
And where's Farrington at?
Kali. Downtown, where you coming down Kaneohe and then you come around.
The Governors.
The Governors.
Yeah.
That's it.
My good friend Phil Timey played
over there.
Yeah, played over there.
Okay.
And his cousin Billy, I believe. I forget Billy's last name. We all went to Dixie for 1 year.
Oh, and they came out.
Yeah. Well, I was there for 1 year. Then I went to jail. But that's a different story.
Okay. That's another podcast. How you spend time in jail. Hey, talk about, I went in jail 3 days. That was enough. The Lord wills in 3 days. You
learned my lesson.
Learn or you're not.
Yeah, learned my lesson. Got out of jail. The first thing I did was get the hell out of.
That's it, brother. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you learn. A lot of guys don't learn like my kids. They're not learning that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still stuck in that drug world. Sad to see them because they're good kids. They're raised with values. It's just they're stuck in this rut where they don't know how to get out. I don't know. There's a way to do it. You just gotta want to do it, man. You just gotta have the desire to change it.
Well, it's like what Hey Moody was saying. Movell was saying that, like what you just said, Joe, was it was the only time they were out getting off the island, getting out of their town.
Yeah.
So they come here, they kind of just
Buckaloos.
they want to just, just hang out here and,
Play tourists.
and so they get used to, being over here. But when you're, island boy and your environment is drugs or just hanging out and partying, you get used to that life.
True. But what I find out when I moved to the States, we went to the church, we went to the scouting, and we did all the activities. What I find out is friends have a lot of big influence over kids, especially in the family unit.
Yeah.
And I seen that. I seen my kids pulling away, but catering to their friends.
Oh, yeah.
Listening to their friends.
Oh,
we don't know nothing.
Yeah.
But we're the ones still there trying to make them right.
Yeah.
But we don't know how to make them right
Yeah.
because they're not allowing us.
That's why I love putting my kids in sports, because I see that my kids, they tend to listen to someone else more to someone else other than their own parents.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of truth to that.
Dang, your teacher tell you to be quiet when you're at home. I tell you to be quiet, you still run your mouth.
You talk back.
Yeah.
See? But you're the parent, so
Yeah.
we're supposed to take it,
But I see that. And, and it's just up to us.
I know.
It's up to us to,
Yeah.
just trying to maintain that, hey, like, these are the rules of the house.
That's it.
These are the rules of the house, You got to obey the rules, and if you don't, you're going to get a spanking,
I always tell people, whoever we're talking to about this, and I say, we believe in laying on the hands, and not only like this. There's another way. You guys got to get the motion like that.
The iron hand.
That's it. We believe on that too.
Yeah.
But we try not to use that unless we have to.
Yeah.
It's like last resort.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, it's just
it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. Let them be, but not too much.
Not too much. You give a little bit slack.
Yeah.
But not too much.
Yeah.
They're gonna take advantage.
So I mean, I love it. I love talking about that. Generations of our kids right now and how we used to grow up, because it was living in my household. Shit, Joe knows. Shit, just if you had a hand, you're gonna get the hand. You know what I mean? And so that's how I lived, and that the values and the teachings of my parents. I didn't want to. When I was young, I'm not gonna be like you guys, but I am. And I see why they did it, because I was a knucklehead. You could call me a dumbass. I was a dick to a lot of my friends and shit. So
I hear you.
I thought I was friendly until it hit this little. Oh, I didn't see you there, Dad.
Watch your mouth.
Yeah. So yeah, man. You just like you said, it is what it is. You just gotta make sure that the kids get the right teaching.
That's it.
Even though they're gonna listen, because they're not ever gonna stop listening to. Because my parents try to get us to stop hanging out with friends, stop making friends. I mean, I was a lovable guy, I guess. Even though I was a dick, there's people that love to be around me and shit. So
no, I hear you.
I got plenty of friends that have been around and taught me some things, listen to them and shit. But it's good, it's not that it's not bad.
No.
You listen to your friends because they have experiences that...
Sure, they've been through.
Yeah, that they've been through, and you learn from those experiences. And then they have information that, I never knew that,
Yes.
And it could be bad information or good information.
Yes.
And you try to take the good.
Yes.
So...
No, I believe that.
That's all it is. Yeah, but I think there's one thing that always brings, all of us together is the food.
We have that in common.
Yeah. It's always the food.
We love seafood.
Oh.
We see it, we eat them. That's it, brother. No matter what.
Did you do a lot of fishing? You do a lot of
Oh yeah,
all of that?
because my house was right on the ocean.
Yeah.
My backyard was the ocean.
Oh,
Every night, the breaker, 24/7.
yeah.
Every
You
night.
don't forget those sounds, huh?
You don't, man.
Right.
Sometimes hard to sleep, but that's the beauty of you miss it now.
Yeah.
As you grow up. But yeah, my house, the beach was the backyard.
Yeah.
Swim every day. I was a fish.
Yeah.
I was in the water every day after elementary.
Man.
Looking for shells. Then you get bigger, then you go more deeper. Then there's fish.
Mm.
Then you start getting fish. You get the spear. You look.
Yeah.
We was bad, man. We had a store by our elementary. They had a store and then had a barber shop. The barber shop used to be a Japanese man.
Mm-hmm.
And by my house had one right away where you can launch the boat. Not supposed to, but we let people. That's just a right away for people, public right away. They gotta walk. But you can take a boat. So he used to come every morning, go down there, launch his boat, go out, go check his trap. His traps was like right in with a current. There's a current. So the fish, he's in them almost like shallow.
Damn.
Maybe 50 yards. You can go.
Yeah.
There's a trap. There's another 30 yards. There's another trap.
Damn.
So that's how we used to catch our fish. That's how I learned to go in the trap.
Yeah.
Pick the fish, put them on. Hey, you get brownie points. Your mom then say, "Oh, you get plenty of fish," but they don't know. But that's how you learn. Then you go out and try to get your own. You learn. You go deeper. You go over the reef. That was an experience, bro. Over the reef.
What's your best experience of fishing?
Going over. When you go over the reef and you see nothing but shadows. Oh, you don't know what.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm staying on the boat. Hey, Chad, you catching the fish?
After that, I go back on the shallow part of the ocean. But the reef is like 400 or 500 yards out before the reef goes down.
Right,
so everything is shallow. You can go walk, stand up, walk.
Yeah.
But once you get over, the thing drop.
Yeah.
So that's when I got scared.
Mm.
You start looking at all these things flying, but you don't can see what it is.
Right.
Better not go back out there. So go back over. But growing up like that was fun.
Yeah.
We catch the vana, the sea urchin.
Yeah.
We go in a rod, we get the thing, we scoop them out, put them in a basket, we go shake them up in the basket, and the thing crackle, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like delicacy.
Yeah.
I miss that.
Yeah.
That's how we grew up, like that, on the ocean.
That's awesome.
What's
ocean right in your backyard.
Right in the back, bro. Yeah.
Any did you
we used to lay the net from the shore. They call it I guess pipe eye. We lay the net overnight from the shore. We go about 50 yards out, and then in the morning we go pick the net. We get plenty of mullet because mullet used to run a lot where I used to live, or eel, the name of the fish, or manini and all that. But we catch them eggs and fish in the morning for breakfast. I'll freeze the rest and clean up.
Gotta have the spam too, huh?
Gotta have the spam. The spam is the must. Yeah.
Just go to the Japanese spot and just grab the spam.
That's it.
That's awesome, man.
So yeah, growing up was like you never know you was poor. You never know how you struggle. You just know you're growing up and you're learning. You're innocent. You're still a kid, so you're. And the guys that I grew up with was 6 years older. That's generation.
Oh, okay.
I never grew up with their brothers. I grew up with the older generation. So maybe that's why I get along with the older guys, than the younger guys.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. We just they went click and they would kind of take me under their wing, and that was it. I stuck with them, so we tight like this.
Yeah.
I tighter like this with them than the brothers that my age.
Yeah.
So it's like I kind of was advanced.
Yeah, you're mature, more advanced because you were hanging out with these other guys.
You see them drinks, or and I was only 6th grade or 5th grade, and you're learning all these other stuff that you don't know, and it's like, okay, that's life. That's how it is, Live and learn.
Canoe or anything?
Paddle canoe in high school.
Surf?
I know David was talking about each high school has canoe club.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that when he was telling me that. That's really cool. Yeah.
And we all go. They get together maybe once a month. They go have competitions at the beaches where they get the nice waves coming, like Kahana Bay in Aula, Punaluu. There's a Kahana Bay. We used to have a lot of regattas over there. Or Waikiki, where the waves come and you can ride them all in.
Yeah.
But yeah, paddling canoe is a workout, man.
I bet.
It's the and if you flip in the ocean, you know, if the canoe flip over because the arm are going up and everybody leaning one side, so the thing flip. It's not easy to flip from back. You gotta play trampoline and you gotta jump back and you gotta try to catch the board to flip the whole canoe back over. So and if you're out there where Jaws live,
you
do it fast. Yeah,
good luck. You're gonna be seeing some shadows under the canoe.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed. But yeah, that was the life growing up there.
Yeah. Any worse experiences going out and fishing, or just going out in the water?
Well, I just went home, when it was 2 months ago, and that brought back experience from swimming. I was staying at the Marriott in La Ia, right across PCC. There's a Marriott.
Yeah.
So I was standing there. So I walk across. I look at them. I was right on the bottom floor. I look. Hey, there's a walkway you can go to the beach. So I walk. Hey, I went 6:30. The sun up. I went to swim. I went to get in the ocean. You know, get all the cats, all the salt water. So I'm swimming. I'm going out about 15 yards or 20. Then all of a sudden I feel, pain over there. The thing stinging.
Yeah.
So I look on the water. I like all these blue bubbles. The blue bubble. It's not the bubble. It's the stinger.
Oh.
And lucky was only one baby one when kids were like, hey, something itchy over here. I said, it's not normal. I thought something was just swimming.
Yeah.
That's the end. But that's from little kid time. When the thing stings, the thing can catch you. You gotta go and rub the sand, and you gotta piss on them. That's the only way to dilute the itch.
Oh,
the
really?
Mean the stinger. Yeah, and it's only the stream.
Yeah.
Once the thing catch on, that's it, man. The thing will make all red mark and sore. So yeah, talk about experience. That's bad experience, and I just had it a couple months ago. So it brought back, the childhood. I gotta get out of the water.
Right.
So only was like a 10-minute swim and I was done.
Yeah.
I was gonna stay in there for an hour. It's right by La Ia Point where I was swimming at, because right there is the point you go up.
Yeah.
You can see them. So you know where?
Yeah.
La Ia Point up there.
Joe was actually out there. We talked about this on the last podcast. He was out there during the pandemic.
Oh, you got stuck out there?
Yeah,
no,
we just
went out there.
We just figured everyone's staying home, so let's go to Hawaii.
Oh, good time. I like how you think.
And there's animals everywhere.
Oh, for
there's
real?
Like monk seals. There's like I don't know if you call them a pod of like stingrays or manta rays. There's nobody's jumping in and out of the ocean.
You said nobody was at the beach.
Yeah.
Nobody.
It was empty because they had the whole everyone stay home.
Shut down.
And so while everyone was scared in their houses, I was outside playing in the ocean.
I like how you think.
Well, the ocean was empty.
Oh,
everything there's no tourists too.
Right.
So if there were locals out, they were spread out. Everyone, you look down the beach 50 yards till you see another person.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. So how long you stayed there? A couple months.
For about a month or so, a little longer than that.
And then open it up again.
Oh, my wife and kids were out there for about longer than a month.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
I met with them after for about another month. It was fun.
Right on. Wow. I wouldn't mind being stuck there that time.
Yeah. Well, when he was telling us, I was like, dang, I wish I would have went.
My wife used to work for Delta, and she hated that job. The flight benefits, you can't beat it.
Yeah.
You guys don't give the code over the computer.
Yeah.
But I used to love to get bumped in Hawaii, because I don't stand by.
Yeah.
And they get priority to higher ups.
Yeah.
So every time, and I guess the red eye flight, the last one, every time I try to get on, but man, that one fill up because everybody roll over from another one that overbook or something.
Yeah.
So when I used to go away, I used to love to be bumped. But I was there.
Yeah.
Not over here. I never like to get bumped in Salt Lake. But you gotta go back home. Call a cousin. The cousin live over there. There's a place called Salt Lake. In Hawaii, right by the airport, it's called Salt Lake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll call them. Hey, come pick me up. They're only 5 minutes down by the stadium.
Yeah.
Lower Stadium. Pick me up.
Lower Stadium. Every time I think about Lower Stadium, it reminds me of my cousin, my other cousin from California, Steve. he went to Dana Point and in San Capistrano, near California.
Uh-huh.
So after our year, we played Kuku. My little brother Moo, you know Moo.
Yeah, Moo.
Moo went to Hawaii to play Kuku.
That's right. Yeah, I remember.
And Kuku won. Yeah, they played on the field.
Aloha Stadium.
Field. No,
they played at Kuku.
They played at your
Okay.
field, and which I thought was awesome. That they played at our home field, played at their home field. But my cousin was out there the same week playing, and when they were getting off of the bus, the big game was Skyline Kahuku again. It's Kahuku's chance to get revenge from last year.
Right.
And that was the talk of that week. And my cousin happened to have his high school team go out there and play, and they were playing at the Aloha Stadium. And they're getting off the bus. And the bus driver's like, "Hey, who you guys playing?" He's like, "Oh, we're playing Pac-5." And the bus driver goes, "Oh, Shetty, that team."
And he was right.
Yeah, they end up winning. They end up killing them.
Oh.
Yeah. Steve's team ended up killing them.
That school is like leftover. The guys go there because they kind of get out of school and, they get problems with grades. But you know who went to that school and won, it's going to be like Harriman, one and done.
Yeah.
They won a state title.
Oh.
Saliva'a.
Saliva'a.
Atisa no, the wrestler.
Oh, yeah.
Pac-5.
Yeah.
Pac-5 was watching that
what?
game. Yeah, he went to that school and that's the last year they won the state title.
Oh, wow.
When he was playing, there was one of the fluke years where they're not supposed to.
Man.
So, yeah.
Who did they play in the championship?
I can't remember who. I think it was Kamehameha private school, another private school or public. I can't remember who they played, but they won. They wasn't supposed to win. I remember they won. Zaliva was on a few celebrating.
So St. Louis and Kuku weren't in the...
Not that time. Not that year. Not every year Kuku up there. Sometimes we have,
And
hard years.
St. Louis is a known high school.
Oh, yeah, boys' school.
Yeah, boys' school.
And we have a lot of kids from our side bus to go play over there at St. Louis.
Yeah.
Sport of recognition.
When I was coaching at West Jordan, our defensive coordinator was from St. Louis.
He played over there?
Yeah, black guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he played at St. Louis and got a scholarship out to USC.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, he was at USC with Reggie Bush, Matt Leitner.
That time?
Yeah, that time.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, but he was from St. Louis, so I was like, yeah, I didn't know they had black guys over in St. Louis.
Remember the Utah quarterback, Arsenault or something? The coach. Now he's a coach. He was the quarterback. I think it was his last name, Arsenault. I can't remember exactly.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Tall black.
Yeah.
He's from St. Louis.
Yeah.
He was a quarterback.
And then also Malfala.
Yeah.
Malfala.
Yeah.
Didn't he go to St. Louis?
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vincent. I mean, Nick Malfala.
Yeah. So,
yeah, he was there.
Yes.
And another one, Tufanga. I don't know if you remember, he played linebacker around that time with Vincent Malfala.
Yeah.
He lived in Laie, but he went to St. Louis.
We were actually, the year that we played Kuku, when we beat them, we got word that they were in the championship game with St. Louis. And the head coach told them that the only thing that can erase the Skyline game is if we win today.
That's
And
it.
they ended up winning. They ended up beating St. Louis.
Yeah.
So,
Every time they come, they lose, they go home, they seem to do better.
Yeah.
It's like the loss wake them up or something,
Yeah.
and then they win the title.
Yeah.
I'm like, why you gotta win over here? And they go,
Oh man, I get plenty of stories of guys that they find out they were from Skyline and they always come to me. So if you would have played Kuhuku after your guys' game, guarantee you guys wouldn't have won because they change up their offense, they change up their defense. I was like,
they finished already.
I'll just take the W, bro.
That's it. I'll enjoy the win while I can, man.
Yeah.
I hear you, man.
So what do you? How do you carry all that, Kuku, Lion, Aloha spirit? How do you carry it now?
Well, I still carry it the same way I always did, The way I look at people, I kind of look at them as a friend first. You know, if you're gonna be the enemy, then you're gonna make the enemy to make me go against you, or you know.
Try not to judge right off.
Yeah, I don't only get one judge. You know, and that's the man above, and you don't want to judge. I don't judge nobody, man. But you know, relationship. I'm a good friend first before you make me an enemy. Yeah. You know, so I try to portray myself as a. I was always like that from little time and growing up. I always took the less under my wing. Yeah. You know, and protect them, because a lot of people pick on, you know, bullies like that. They always pick on the weak. Yeah. So I always look for the weak guys, and I become their best friend. You know, that's why today I get, hey, I love you. How are you guys? Whatever. You know.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, they still.
Everybody loves you at work, man.
No, I just try to put. I'm straight. You know, I try to be real, and it's the only way you gotta be. Yeah. Especially being a steward. Yeah. You know, in a union, you gotta be straight. You cannot beat around the bush. Yeah. There's a gray area. Yeah. No, I don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You know. You know. But no, that's why Mitch Jerry said, "Man, Chad, I don't know anybody over here that don't like you." I said, "No, I know showers. I know there's certain people don't like, but you know, they're not gonna like you, man. It's just different." Yeah. But yeah, I always was like that. I took them under my wing for some reason. Yeah. I cater to the weak. Yeah. And try to keep them under, make sure nobody can come in.
Yeah. I know I see it in you. You know, every time it's always good seeing you. You know, coming to work and just get a, even though it's only I stay over now. You know, I do overtime, so I get to talk with you a lot, and I enjoy our conversations, and I enjoy the vibe that you have, and I know, and I already know, just because you're from Laie, it's not just because who you are. It's just I know who you represent. I know who you're trying to represent. Right. And you have that type of aura that you get from being from Laie, with that loyal spirit. And you try to just spread that every time.
Yeah, you try to live it. You try to. It's not easy some days. You know, because there's jerks all over the place. Yeah. We got to deal with them. We got to work with them. Yeah. You know, so I just tend to pull away now. Yeah. I don't engage. Before, I used to stay there and try to challenge. Yeah. You know, hey, come on, I'm going to make it day better. But, you know, I'm done trying to. Yeah. Just like, hey, you got a bad day, I just going to leave it alone.
And a lot of people don't know. It's like, hey, man, don't. It's like that saying, don't mistake my kindness. Because it's, for me, I have to stay as cool as possible as I can, because there is no in between. Right. I go straight to and I'm going to get myself in trouble. Yeah. And so I just, things that happen at work, things that happen at church, things that happen outside of just my home. Right. I sit there and just kind of just laugh at it.
You have to.
I was like,
you have to.
You don't need to
engage in that. Yeah. No, that's their problem. That's why I said that's their problem, not mine. I like them. They don't like me. I don't care. Yeah. We just move on. Yeah. So. No. Growing up over there was good, bro. Yeah. You know what hurts me the most when you get a family and you want to bring them up the same way. You want to show them the secret hideouts, the sacred falls, the back trails where you used to go pick mountain apple and all that. You like doing, but you know you cannot because you live up here. Yeah. So you just make the best of where you at and go from there. Yeah. But there's a lot of things. Everybody think over there boring. There's a lot to do. You just got to know where to do it and go and have fun for the day and so forth. So,
yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you also mentioned you have like a little business on the side that you help your wife.
That's my wife. Yeah, this is all my wife, man. I'm just the middleman. Put it that way. But yeah, she has a place in Tooele at Asylum. They call it Asylum 49.
Asylum 49.
Yeah, that's the old Tooele hospital. Okay. And then until they built a new one up in the front. Yeah. So this one is in the back of Tooele, almost to the end. And it's a nice place. I mean, but not too much traffic that comes up there. There's traffic, people, if you know, you know. Yeah. If you don't, then you catch them on Facebook or something. Hey, they got something over here. But People there have been there about 3 years. They said at the end of the year, like October, November, that's when people start shopping for Christmas, holidays. They start. So there's a lot of arts and crafts. So I'm sure we're gonna make a little bit over there.
Yeah.
The next.
And your wife does just like she buys pallets from liquidation sales.
Yeah, all our pallets come from Target. It's all Target pallets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that they send to these warehouses in Vegas, and then they put it up for bid. And then we bid 5 pallets, 4, 6 pallets, whatever. One time I had 22 pallets over there at the warehouse.
Wow.
12 came in one day, and then the other 12 was supposed to come in like 2 days. They came back 2 back. I had them all in the back stack.
Wow.
With Gil's office, 22 pallets. Took me 6 days straight to bring my trailer.
Yeah.
3 I put one on the back of the truck, one inside. I try to feed at least 4 or 5 every day to take home.
And what are you selling? What's on those pallets? Just anything?
Well, they get categories. So you can buy the categories as toys, then they have household, then they have tools, then they have makeup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so my wife into the household and toys and the makeup. So we have 3 rooms at the asylum, and we pay $400 a room. So it's not too bad. It's just a business. Hopefully it generates a little more.
Yeah.
That's what she
said. So hit that up, Asylum 49.
What's the business called on Facebook?
Yeah.
Let's plug it.
Yeah. It's a two-wheeler market. It's on a two-wheeler market.
Okay.
That's what the asylum goes on, the two-wheeler market.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. No, anything to help.
No, I get it. I get it. Like I told you, our saving grace is the online.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like daily we're making 5 to 600 or 7. Wow. It all varies on the items that they purchase.
That's awesome.
So it's not too bad. Yeah. I mean, there's money to be made in anything.
Yeah.
And
you guys doing it.
This is my wife's a hustler. This is the baking of the pies.
Yeah. Hey, hustler. 1 point. 1 point for him. 1 point for him.
That's all I get. 1 point. After 40 years, I only get 1 point. No more even brown point. You just 1 point.
It's 1 more point than you have.
That's it. Yeah, I'm ahead of 0. Oh shoot!
And if you want some lao, he makes some good lao. Okay, banana cream pie, custard pie. Hit him up, Chad Salanoa. You know what I mean? This your man.
Small guys.
You never know. They might be selling it over at the asylum. Or maybe get a free sample.
Say free. We like free. Free is good.
Yeah. Shoot. Well. Shoot, man, Chad. Anything else you have? You want to ask Koku's Finest right here?
No.
Well, that's what's the website
manager
to find it at, or what's the Facebook page to find it at?
It's on the Ohana Resellers.
Yeah, Ohana Resellers.
That's her site that you can go on and then it'll show you everything. Okay. Yeah, she always posting, man. Every item comes in. There's thousands of items on her site, but she also sells all that stuff at the store.
Are you guys putting your baked goods on Ohana Resellers as well, or is it another?
No,
Facebook
yeah.
page? Okay.
She has like Grantsfield site, classified. I mean, there's like 7 or 8 different sites because I get it all. Okay. When it comes on my phone, it's like, man, the same pictures, but that she posting, but it's all different sites that goes out to different like Grantsfield, Stansbury. They all get their own, websites that you can plug into, so not too bad. But Marketplace goes the whole United States. Yeah, it's not just Tooele. So when you put it on Marketplace, boom, it goes to Georgia. That's why our online is busy.
So you guys are shipping items.
Yeah, we're shipping. We're doing the shipping every day. Maybe 8, 9 items we ship every day. Awesome. That gets ordered. So she's busy. Busy bee.
Oh, if she's busy, that means you're also busy.
Well, yeah, she keeping me busy, but I told him enough pallets because there's no more room to put pallets in my house, bro. I'm on a half an acre, but I got a 4-car garage and that bugger is packed to the walls, the ceiling, you name it. And I'm getting worried because there's such thing as called hoarders.
Okay.
Hoardering. This is like hoarder rings. It's like, but we passed the hoarder ring, bro. I'm getting worried that the items was, when you see these, that means you sell it, but the thing's still right here.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 box missing from the top layer, but it's still there. And I'm getting worried. So sell.
Yeah.
Ohana resellers.
Hey,
Check it out.
I thought when you see it, I'm going to tell you sell.
Asylum 49. Go there. Get rid of the stuff in the garage.
There you go. I got to park my truck in there.
Yeah.
Can't even park one car, not even a mini bike. That's how packed it is, bro.
Yeah, you never park the car in the garage. You know us.
Yeah,
make it another room.
That's true.
Make it another room.
Close them in. Put drywall up. Put the plug, the light over here. Okay, put the bed over there. That's your room.
You get someone to shovel the snow in the
There you
wintertime.
go. But it's cool. Get an extra blanket. No more heater. No need heater in the garage.
Yeah, that's how we do it. Yeah. That's awesome. Well, Chad, Joe, if you don't have anything, thank you again. Any shout outs? Anything you want to say?
I miss my two brothers, the guys that should have been here with me, so they can share their part of the island.
Yeah.
My brother Lauren and Kavika, but maybe next time.
Yeah.
Next time. I was trying to get that brother, but he had company coming over.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah.
And but to anyone out there from Hawaii or anywhere, if you guys feel like you want to come on, this is what we do.
Right on.
Our podcast is we get in just random people that we love, not just random, but it's just people that we love and just talk stories about their upbringing and where they come from. So if you have anyone from Hawaii or anywhere else, hit me up on my DMs and let me know if you want to come on.
Come on down.
Yeah.
Right on.
So,
Thank you.
It's Chad Salanoa again. My co-host Joe Fui. I'm new. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel on the Brand New Podcast. We're on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter as well. I'm still working on my Instagram page. And for you, whoever banned me or reported me, there was nothing bad on my Instagram. I have to start another whole Instagram page. But that'll be up. So, thank you, viewers. Love you guys. And that's it.
Aloha.
Aloha.